Why is it? Why can't we see? Can you not see me? I don't see me. Oh, oh my God, that's not right. There we go. Okay, well, we're here. That was very weird that that happened. I guess I shut the camera off or some kind of nonsense. All right, let me find it on here. That was so weird. I got nervous. I got a little nervous. Oh, this was the ring I was talking about the other day. Remember somebody that asked me about my necklace? Um, I love it. I love the color, but it opens by itself a lot, which annoys me. But otherwise, I do love it. Anyway, okay. All right, let's get started. All right, first person here is Devin for money. Finances are improving. You have money coming in. Now, you may be adding a new stream of income. Life is changing for you for the better quickly. Life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. May feel relief around finances improving. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan could make you feel relief. Anxiety eases. Not bad. Red, will I get my car key today? I think you will be able to get it today, yes. I mean, it's getting late. I don't know where you're getting it from. Well, maybe you're in a different time zone. The cards say yes. I'm curious as to where you're getting it from. Anyway, Queen City for tomorrow. Queen City for tomorrow. You have a wish that comes true. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, and you might be feeling relief around life moving forward in general. Negativity is moving into the past, and so is an old wound. You can hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in. If not tomorrow, money's coming in on the horizon. Lita, what is my new employee PW's issue? We used to be friends, but now that I got the supervisor job, she acts so stank. We got into an argument today. She said that I act differently, but couldn't tell me how. Yeah, that's the issue is that she thinks that because you got this promotion or this position that she feels like you think that you're like above her, which technically you are above her in the company, but she feels like kind of like it's kind of gotten to your head, and that's why you had the argument. Like she's feeling like I don't know what she probably couldn't tell you how because she probably doesn't know how to explain it. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like almost like she feels like you let the power get to your head, and that's kind of affecting your relationship with her. I think as time goes on, it's kind of like even out. Everything will kind of go back to normal. Liz for the next 24. For the next 24, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A wish comes true. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that brings in cause for celebration. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Pretty good. Oh, Queen City, I didn't mean to hide you. Hold on. I must have hit the wrong button. Oh, Mel got it. Thank you, Mel. My big fingers. And C, was my coworker C flirting? I think they were flirting a little. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Maurice, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. I saw the PayPal. I didn't see the questions yet, but I got it, just so you know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Red, how's does I beat up last night feel about what happened? Oh, how did the dude? You beat up a dude? Oh my God. Okay, wait a second. How's the dude that I beat up last night feel about what happened? Unsuccessful and maybe a little bit embarrassed, misaligned, impatient, not happy, not real happy. Lita, it's weird. I'm not acting different at all. All I did was create rules. Everyone else follows them besides her and one other person. I feel she's envious. She could be a little bit envious. But, you know, it's like the whole idea with like creating rules. That's your job. But yet she's feeling like that wasn't always your job. And now you're like, it's hard to like be friends and be coworkers and then one person gets a position above the other. It's going to affect the relationship. So I understand why they're acting like that, but they're going to get over it. Hi, Mel. Thank you, Mr. Maurice. I will get to it tonight after the live stream. Let me just write myself a reminder so that I don't forget, because sometimes I don't know, it's like I don't know if I'm getting old or what, but sometimes I like lose my train of thought. Yeah, and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like I walk into a room, like what I come in here for? Happen to anybody else, or is it just me? Thank you, thank you. And C. What are C's next moves? Looks like there's small talk and communication coming in. It looks like casual communication, but it looks positive. Lita, anything good coming in soon, whatever comes out. Anxieties ease and move into the past and life begins to move forward. With the wheel, you've got some good luck coming in, or your luck may be changing for the better quickly, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. You could be spending time with very good Aries here. And then you have life changing for the better quickly. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also could be doing something around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Red, any legal issues for me from it? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. TT, what's the energy on the truth coming out about who keeps up messing between Kamara and Dante? Kamara was here when this window got busted. I'm so over the mess. I want to live peacefully and I want to stay to myself. Truth is going to be revealed through divine guidance. I knew that that was going to come out because eventually the truth always comes out. So these two people live together and you live with them, or you all live in the same vicinity and it's affecting you. That's what I think it is. You all live in like the same building or on the same block or something and it's affecting you. Well, it does look like there's an improvement on the horizon. The truth will be revealed through divine guidance. New beginnings are on the horizon that could be quite successful. And staying away from it or disconnecting from the situation, having less to do with these people will be beneficial to you. But the truth is going to come out. I bet you Dante knows something about what happened with that window. TT, the others moved out, so it's 4. But these 2 keep coming up missing. Kamara slipped up and said that she had numbers. She was here when the window got busted, and I had to report it because if not, they would have tried to blame me. The truth is going to come out. Either somebody saw something or something got caught somewhere. Like, the truth is going to get revealed around this situation. And then after that, which it may be a blessing in disguise, because whoever did it will get caught, and then it may cut the bullshit a little bit. How did Capricorn feel about what we talked about? Okay, grounded and stable, but look out for having an argument with this person. I'm not sure what's gone on, but there may be an argument that's coming in. Life is a little bit out of balance, or the two of you may not be on the same page about something. Roommates in the same house. Okay, okay. Well, when somebody gets caught, the bullshit might stop, so that'll be helpful. Lita, is there a squatter or a homeless person sneaking in the apartment above me? They're extremely loud in weird hours of the night. My landlord said no one lives there. That's weird. I think that there is somebody up there, or somebody shows up. Yeah, I would tell your landlord to look into it. Something's going on up there. That's really weird. When I worked in the grocery store, we had people that did that too. We used to be 24 hours, but then, I don't remember what year, we started closing at 11, but it didn't matter. Whoever it was would come in before the store closed, went upstairs to the bathroom, and then there was like this really big, weird, like, boiler room area, and nobody would ever go in there to check if somebody was in there. Like, why would you go in there? And somebody was, or people were up there living. Like, they found like chairs and they found food. Yeah, creepy, right? That's creepy. Yeah, I would have the landlord like put a Ring camera out there or something, because something's going on. Red, how did the men who saw it feel about me? They may have been concerned for you. I don't know what the situation was, but there was worry or concern. But then I don't know if, like, life moves forward and they were relieved. I don't know, you beat this guy up or whatever the hell happened, and then whoever saw you doing it was like, okay, it's over and done now. You may have thought that you were strong, confident, independent, like, or like you took care of it. Or it could be an animal. That's possible. It may be an animal. Let's ask. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a raccoon. I would have him put a Ring camera in there. Something's going on in there that's not right. Or have him at least go up and look and see if the place has been destroyed. It's so weird. They were scraping at the floor, which is my ceiling, at midnight when I heard something crawling like 4 a.m. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a raccoon. Because of the scratching sound. It may be an animal, not a person. Although a person could make... You're right. It probably is an animal, but I would have the landlord check into it, because that's very bizarre. Why did I delete all these messages? That was with my finger? Oh, it was Queen City. Why did I didn't mean to do that. Karina, me and Jay, things look a little slow. You got the 8 of Swords here. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but things look a little slow. New beginnings could be on the horizon if you express your wants and needs around the situation, But it depends where you guys are in the relationship right now. Things look a little slower, maybe even a little out of balance. B, me and Jay the Leo. Depends where you are in the relationship. This is another situation that doesn't look like it's moving forward quickly. It looks like two people that may not be on the same page. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but the two of you just may not be looking at the relationship in the same way, and that may be causing things to go a little out of balance. Well, there could be communication that comes in around the situation that looks a little sporadic or slow. AA, guidance for work this week. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward and you may be feeling a little bit more stable. Avery, you awake? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and life begins to move forward. Not bad, not bad. Dakota, general. New beginnings around the horizon that could lead you to success around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be planning travel. Lita, love. When it comes to love, explore your options. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and a wish comes true. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Actually, Leo and Sagittarius come up the strongest. Then you also may have, could have a Libra. Exploring your options around love leads to success. Expressing your wants and needs around love leads to success. Not too shabby. Darlene, love. Letting go of old people, places, and things and nonsense and bullshit, and this all moves into the past, which is good. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well, and it may even change for the better quickly. If you're not with anyone, leave the shit in the past, and then new opportunities come in quickly, and a new journey may begin. Cause for celebration could come in around a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A well-balanced, well-functioning relationship may be also coming in with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're already in a relationship, though, your current relationship should be strengthening and moving forward. Or at least it has potential to. Priscilla, will I spend the night with Kevin tomorrow? I'm not convinced that you're going to spend the night together. You may see one another, but I don't know that you're going to spend the night together. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. Dee Dee, hey boo, may I know the reason why Gemini has not sent my monthly allowance yet? It's a control thing. They're in control of it, and it's like, I'll send it when I'm ready, and they're kind of slow and being a little stubborn. But you should get it sometime this week. Summer, love. When it comes to love, explore your options, but I wouldn't rush into anything. Slow and steady wins the race. You have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true when you're clear about your wants and needs. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and don't look back. You also could have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer coming in. Christine, next 3 days. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. You may have good news that comes in around like the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. And then you may feel like You have choices and options around social activity. A disappointment heals and moves into the past and life moves forward. Success comes in around work, school, or business. MR, if I open up to M about what I've noticed about her being envious of me, will she be transparent with me and like agree with me or downplay it? Kind of both. I think that she'll be honest, but I think that she may be a little embarrassed, which is fine, and she may try to downplay it. But your point will get across, and things could improve. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Lucinda for the next 48. You've got growth, change, and transformation that comes in around work, school, or business, and negativity moves into the past. A wish comes true. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be planning travel, and you could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Susie, general between T, the Capricorn, and I for the next few weeks. Next few weeks look pretty good. You've got communication coming in. You're probably going to see one another. It could be a little slow in moments, but for the most part, I think that you're going to be okay with communication and seeing one another. Not bad. Not bad. Alex, hello. Would steel bodywork be the best option to take my car for repairs, and will the price be affordable and reasonable? Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think that they would give you a fair price, and it doesn't look like you have an extensive amount of issues. I would take it there and at least let them give you an estimate. Leo, anything I need to know. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, and you might be feeling relief around life moving forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. You've got life coming into balance. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Macy, general for the weekend. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off around whatever it is you decide to put time and effort into. You may have cause for celebration that comes in around social activities. Listen to your intuition. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius or a Leo. Jay, me and Brianna, Aries. Me and Brianna, Aries. You have a disappointment that heals and moves into the past, and although it may be a little slow and steady wins the race, you do have communication coming in, and you may be spending time together. Now, one or both of you may be feeling undecided about something. That's okay. Don't make any decisions until you're ready, and don't try to force anything. Life's moving forward through divine guidance. Brenda, for tonight and tomorrow. You have a wish that comes true. Money comes in, finances improve, life moves forward towards greener pastures. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe stepping into your strength and self-confidence in areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Adrian, when will I get a job in August? When I get a job in August, will I keep the job and do well? You have potential, yeah. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Yep, absolutely. Lily, reading on if I get offered a permanent at work or not. I'm nervous, but also I feel like I might get it. I should find out next month. I think you're going to get it. You have a new job or business opportunity here. If for some crazy reason you don't get it, you'll find another job quickly and it should pay well and you should enjoy it. But I think you're going to get this job. Let's see what happens. I think you're going to get it. It seems like you've been putting in a whole lot of effort and it looks like they may be hiring more than one person and they may be busy. So I would say you got a good shot. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Oh my God, I'm almost out of water. Have you noticed I haven't been drinking seltzer? I gotta tell you, I have always gone on kicks where I'm obsessed with seltzer and then I go back to regular water. I think I'm just spending so much money on seltzer because you know how much I drink them. And I'm like, I gotta take a little bit of a break and just stick with water that comes out of the tap and I run it through a filter. Anyway. Ray. Giving myself a makeover. Will I get a lot of positive attraction from ladies? Yeah, you do have new opportunities coming in and success could come in around new energy that comes in. You've got a Gemini and a Sagittarius. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Exploring your options and making decisions to push life forward helps your love life move forward quickly. Sometime between now and the end of the year, you may find yourself in a successful relationship. Cinnamon for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like an okay day. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And then you have feeling grounded and stable around finances. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Average day, not bad. Martisha, I texted Cancer T. Modified version of the text. How did he feel? Okay, he shows us a little indecisive, which he is. We already know that. He's kind of a little scattered. If you haven't heard back from him, you will, but I think he's going to make you wait a little. I don't think he's doing that on purpose. I just don't know that he knows exactly how to respond to it. Listen to your intuition and stand your ground. You know, you want what you want and you deserve what you deserve. And settling for less than you want or deserve just may not be, you know, that might not be for you right now. But he's okay. I think he understands. I think he knows that you're right, whether he wants to admit it or not. And I think he kind of feels a little bit like he's been called on the carpet, but that's okay. That's all right. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? D for the weekend. Teamwork is favored this weekend. Money comes in, finances can be improving, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with a Pisces or an Aquarius. You may have a wish come true that brings in cause for celebration before the end of this weekend. Not bad. Macy, I answered for you a while ago. Mel, general. You've got the world at your feet, and you may have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and you could be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got something happening here that's making you happy between now and the end of the month. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Negativity moves into the past, and you could be spending time with a Libra. If there's no Libra around, you may see good karma coming back to you sometime between now and the end of the month. Martisha, is Cancer tea at a baby shower? That set me off. I think he is. Is that where he said he was going? Like, what guy wants to go to a baby shower? I mean, who wants to go to a baby shower in general? I mean, they're not a whole lot of fun. Yeah, I think he may be at a baby shower. Yeah, love coming in. You have new beginnings on the horizon. So a new journey may begin. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you could find yourself headed towards the 10 cups being full. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, maybe new energy that comes in before the end of the year. But you might have to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you to get there. You may have 2 earth signs coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Adonis, be Aquarius, current intentions towards me at the moment. Maybe looking for a little bit of like emotional support, emotional stability. Maybe looking for communication to come in and pick up. Maybe looking for like, I mean, I think it's like so bizarre because it almost like it feels and reads like it's already a committed relationship, even though you might not actually say it. But maybe looking for that, and there may be relief around things moving forward towards greener pastures or long-term around it, but it's already been long-term because this has been going on for so long. But they may feel like it's like a bizarre thing because it's like if you're saying, well, we're not committed or we're not dating, but yet I'm looking for a long-term situation, but it already has been, like you already have that. It's like you're missing the forest there for the trees. It's like we already established it. But anyways, is it his baby shower? Is that what he said? Oh my God, I don't know. Let's ask that. I don't think it's for his. I don't think it's his kid. Oh, he was big. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Chan, I'm unable to feel good. As if, what's the point of life through studying, cleaning, and maybe it's the weather. I don't know. I am anything possible I can do when you see the energy changing. Well, it's just, this is just a bad moment. It's going to pass because you've got leaving this energy in the past and moving forward with your intuition towards better energy that's happier, and life is moving forward, and then you may be planning travel. But you know, it's like everything that you said there, it's like that's life. You know, like I said to one of my friends, I'm like, I said, it's like, you know, you just like vacuum and, you know, do laundry and then you die. Like, because what else do we really do? Like, you go on vacation once in a while. I mean, what do you do, right? And it's like if you look back on your life, like what have you spent your life doing? Like, well, I was vacuuming. Life was passing me by. I was folding clothes, you know. But the energy is going to shift, and it's like the way you look at it in the moment. Like sometimes people would disagree with me. I have plenty of family members would disagree with me, but like sometimes I'm like, the dishes are in the sink and I don't give a shit. We're going ice skating. Like the dishes will sit there. They won't get done until I get home, but that's fine. Like there's more to life than just getting the dishes done. But then there are other times where you have to like, okay, now the dishes really need to be done because we don't have a clean fork in the house. You know what I mean? Like you have to balance the energy a little bit with responsibilities, what needs to get done, and then like where's time for me to have fun and find some kind of an outlet. And sometimes you just need to take time and find that outlet. You know, like take an hour, go for a walk, sit in the woods, go take a swim, whatever it is. But it's not going to stay like this. John, my ex reached out after 13 years. Why? Because Mercury's retrograde. Mercury retrograde is bringing everybody back. Well, something didn't work out the way they thought that it was going to work out. They may be feeling anxious, hurt, wounded, and they're looking for a little bit of like to reconnect or kind of see where you're at. It's like looking for a distraction. It's not bad. It's not like they're using you or anything, but they're just kind of throwing it out there. How can I get the Virgo at work to open up? She puzzles me. There's nothing that you could really do except like consistent communication and respect boundaries. So if she's the kind of person that's just not ready to open up, that just may not be her thing. She may be a little bit on the introverted side, which is totally fine, but she will start to open up in time when she feels comfortable. So you just may have to be consistent with the communication and just give her the time that she needs. May see a shift in her sometime this fall. I'm ready to take over for my boss. Am I ready to take over for my boss? You are ready. Can I be an alpha male for the person coming in? Like you mean in a romantic relationship? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. My Tisha, I told him congratulations. I have to get out of my feelings for this guy. I agree, because I think that, I mean, it's just my opinion. I mean, the cards, according to the cards, he's still around. You're still going to hear from him. You still could see him. But I think it's starting to build that trauma bond where it's more disappointing than it is moving forward. And the longer it goes on, the harder it's going to get. Adonis, I think I misplaced 2 boxes I have with some items. I hope I didn't donate them or throw them out. I don't think so, but will I find them? You're going to find them. You're going to find them, and I don't think that they're, like, I don't think it's going to take a long time to find them. Like, they may be, they're around. Like, I think that they're down, though, like on the floor, like in the back of the closet or on a bottom shelf or under a bed or something. Like, I think they're down low. But they're around. I don't think you got rid of them. Red, will I drive my own car home tonight? I'm not convinced that you're going to drive it home tonight. You only got a 33% chance, yes. Oh, you're welcome. Dollface, love. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be functioning well. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Life moves forward. If you're not with anyone, you have new opportunity coming in with the world at your feet. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could be an Aries. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Felicity, will NG Wake, and I get into a romantic relationship in August? Like a committed relationship we're asking about? I don't see a commitment in August, but there is opportunity, about a 33% chance that something moves forward in August. TT, what's the energy on me still going to LPN bridge program regardless of my other responsibilities right now? You can make it happen. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward with divine guidance and good karma. You're able to balance it and things move forward, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. I think you could make it happen. Red, when will I get my key made? It should be soon, like maybe within the next day or so. Maybe like, it could take like between 1 and 3 days, soon. Tyson, what are the ancestors telling me to focus on this month? Paying off a bill of debt or a loan. New beginnings on the horizon around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to successfully. Don't be afraid to roll up your sleeves and get the job done. It may be like work, school, business kind of a thing. Focus on work, school, business, wherever you are in your life. And if it happens to be like, hey, I'm not working this summer, then it may be like, get the job done around the home. Like whatever needs to be done, like you'll be able to get it done this summer. Alina, is there any chance to get a government medical seat in India? You got about a 33% chance, yes. Yeah, that could happen. TT, what's coming towards me the next 7 days? Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Taurus. You could have life change for you for the better quickly. Your luck changes for the better, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Beautiful one. Will I still get the job at Medical City Hospital? Went to the interview and no one showed up. No one showed up? That's crazy. How unprofessional. I mean, you still have a good shot at getting the job, but I don't understand what happened. I don't like that. I don't like the way he feels. I would, did you make a fuss? You know, or like find out. I went once for a job interview. This was, you know, I should have known. Like, everything was rubbing me the wrong way right from the beginning. But I went on the interview. And it was, I was going to be doing some kind of medical billing or something for a dentist. I don't know. Anyway, now I met this person at yoga. Like, there was somebody who had taken my class, but it wasn't like a regular student that I knew, and it just happened to be. So this is where I say, like, watch out with the signs when people see signs. Like, I didn't know her, so when she heard, like, somebody had asked me the grocery store that I had worked part-time in for like 100 years was closing, and somebody asked me if I found something to replace it. So when she heard that, she was like, oh, well, I need somebody for this, maybe you could do that. And anyway, so I said to her, and she said, oh, can you come Friday for an interview? I said, yeah, I could come at 2. I think maybe it was 2:30. It may have been 2:30. And it was either 2 or 2:30. It doesn't matter. Anyway, point is that I got there on time, and the person behind the desk went to go get her. And when they came back, they were like, she said that your appointment's for 3 o'clock. My appointment never would have been for 3 o'clock because I had to teach yoga, right? I had been teaching yoga at 4 o'clock for 100 years at that time. So I would never make an appointment at 3 o'clock because I have to be at the studio at 3:30. And it takes me time to get there. So I knew that I was right. And she was insisting that I was wrong. And I knew, like, I would never say I'm going to come for an interview and be late for my class. I just wouldn't do it. Anyway. So that rubbed me the wrong way. And then when we talked about like salary or whatever, she was like offering me less than what I was making part-time in the grocery store. Now, I had been at the grocery store since I was a kid, so I was making good money there, but here I am an adult and you're offering me less money? All the signs. First day of work, it's snowing, and I hate driving in the snow, but I go, and I get there, and they say, oh, well, the person that's supposed to train you didn't come in today because they had surgery. They had surgery, so you knew this person was having surgery. They didn't just wake up in the morning and say, I'm having surgery. You didn't call me and tell me not to come in. So I went home, and that was the last I heard of them. Anyway, my point is that I don't like the way that feels. So if you can get to the bottom of it before it goes any further, like, it's really unprofessional to leave somebody, like, you go to the interview, they don't show up, like, anyway. Red, did they videotape the whole fight? Was it shared? I don't know that the whole thing was videotaped, but I think some of it was, and I do think it got shared. Beautiful one. I was waiting for an hour. No one came to the interview, and they couldn't find the supervisor. No one in HR. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. So unprofessional. So unprofessional. Yeah, he should have known he had an interview. Yeah. And another time I went for an interview it was at Chili's. Me and my one friend, we worked at the grocery store together, and her and I both worked full-time jobs, and we worked at the grocery store at night, and we didn't want to screw the grocery store. So our intentions were, because we were both fucking broke, that we were both nighttime front-end managers and bookkeepers. So one of us would be at the grocery store while the other one was at the restaurant. This is what we were going to do. And my interview, I think, was like at 4:30. I remember it was pouring rain, but I remember that I waited for the guy to interview me it was like 5 o'clock before I'm like, you want me to be on time, but you're not going to be on time. Like, I have to go to work. Anyway, so you want to know what happened with that? This is so out of character for both me and my friend. Both of us got hired, and it was for Chili's, and I knew it. When he said the restaurant closes at 11, I said to my friend, I'm like, the restaurant's going to close at 11. We're not going to get out until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. I guarantee it. Both of us had full-time jobs the next morning. She was working at a bank. I was a staff accountant for a company. Anyway, and then we both had to go do it again at night. Like, either I was going to be at the restaurant, she was going to be at the grocery store. So I had to take out my nose ring. A big pain in the ass. So I said to him, I can have orientation, but I need to give my day job 2 weeks. I can't just call in sick on Monday and start orientation. I have to put it in. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, so I'm thinking 2 weeks. Well, Sunday night I get a phone call. They're expecting you at orientation tomorrow, and I'm like, I need 2 weeks. And so me and we had such bad anxiety. Neither one of us showed up for orientation. Neither one of us were there, and that is so not like either one of us to just not show up. But it was, that went right out the window. Red, was it at least of me beating him up? I think it was. Yeah, I don't know how long it went on, but I don't think the whole thing was on camera, but there may have been something that was on camera. Bro, like, will there be any restructuring and layoffs at my job? That could happen at some point, maybe before the end of this year, but it doesn't look like it's anything to worry about. Like, I think you may be fine. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? And then when we were like in college age, my friend she wanted to be a waitress. And she didn't want to work at a diner in the county because she was afraid that, like, you know, like college kids that we went to school with would come in. So she went not that far, but like over the border into New Jersey. And she had such anxiety going into work that she quit. She didn't stay there very long. She had like a little freak out attack and she had to get out of there. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Why is my back itchy? And where is my back scratcher? Miscellaneous Avery sock in here. I'll put that in the wash. This is not the good sharp one though. Oh, bro, like I answered for you. Tanya for the next 48. Tanya for the next 48. This guy's showing up, the Capricorn. May hear from Capricorn. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Negativity is moving into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities and life changes for you for the better quickly. Cause for celebration comes in. You may be spending time with a Sagittarius or hearing from a Sagittarius. Not too bad. Red for the week in general. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and begins to move forward. Not bad. Susie, general love reading for August. You have a wish that comes true in August. Exploring your options could lead to success and life may move forward towards greener pastures. You've got could have a Capricorn around. You may have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have choices and options. Disappointments, heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Tanya, thank you. My sister said this Sunday, Dee Dee Lowe, she said Sagittarius. However, I heard from Mike this morning. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, what did I just click on? Is there anyone else here I haven't answered? Scratch my back with this. Oh, hey, Butter and Jelly. Long time no see. How you been? I would like to know what's next. Can you be a little bit more specific? I'm good. I'm good. Hanging in there. In love, general. In love, life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Now, if you're already in a relationship, you could be strengthening your relationship and moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Leo coming in. Looks like new energy. You're not looking back on the past. It also may be a Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success, and disappointments heal and move into the past. Happiness comes in around love. Not bad. Tanya, the Capricorn, I wish him well, but I'm not interested. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I think he's going to be bummed about it, but I think he's going to understand. And I think life will just move forward. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to kind of go away. Sorry, Lima, orange cards, Sacred Plan. This card doesn't represent the plan that God has in store for your life, more of the plan that comes into fruition through your intentions and for your highest good. You're given the incredible gift of free will here, and therefore your thoughts, deeds, actions, and intentions are in some way going out into the universe and curating the experiences, opportunities, and energies that are flowing in and out of your life. When this card appears, you're being encouraged to move into a state of surrender, where you recognize, yes, your intentions have an impact on the creation of your life, but how these intentions unfold is not down to you, but in the hands of God. The divine plan is your intentions unfolding the way that God or the universe feels that is best for your growth and for your highest good. Know that every experience that you have through your life has been a way marker on your journey through growth and expansion, and your angels are acknowledging that growth now. Cut the cords. Cut the cords. Oh, damn, I have to plug the phone in. Like, what am I doing with my life? Cut the cords. In spirituality, cords are energetic bonds that connect a situation, person, or place. There are different types of cords, but this is contact. But in this context, they are in connections to situations and people that have a negative and draining effect upon us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation or an outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside of our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, or situations, or outcomes, or anything else that feels like it could be limiting in your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love, and you can lovingly detach from the situations that could be damaging, draining, or hurting, or your healing experience. Not bad. Not bad. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Back. Which has got a mosquito bite back there. Sean, what's Kay's energy and feelings towards me? You may think that overall you're a nice person, you're somebody who is grounded and stable. Moon is in reverse, which means something may get revealed around the situation that may need to be dealt with, and it may be that things are a little out of balance between the two of you, or the two of you might not be on the exact same page. So whatever that moon is, whatever it gets revealed, like having a discussion about it may be helpful. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Hi, Anthony. Anthony, do you see when I will relocate from the current town? Could take a little while, maybe within the next 15 months. Maggie, journal for today, Saturday and Sunday. Your luck changes for the better quickly, and you may be planning travel. Listen to your intuition, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down. You could have choices and options around social activity. Not happy living there? Might take a little while to get out, but you'll get out. You'll get out eventually. Beavis, next actions from ST towards me. Things look a little stagnant. This person showing is the Eight of Swords. I would suggest reaching out to them if you want to hear from them, because they may be thinking about reaching out, but they don't seem to be taking any action. Um, Maybe give them a couple of days. If you don't hear from them, reach out to them, because otherwise it could take some time before you hear from them. And rather than waiting, it just may speed things up if you reach out to them first. And yeah, this show is kind of stagnant. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? Or any last questions? Alrighty then, I will wrap it up and I will see you guys tomorrow. What time tomorrow? We don't know. I think probably later in the afternoon, like maybe around 4-ish. Unless I get up really early and I can get on before she gets up, then we'll do that. Anyhow, thank you all very much for being here this evening. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.